Welcome back once again to your favorite pod. Here's the situation. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded an episode, but dude, moving is so annoying and stressful. I literally haven't had time. I haven't even gone to the gym. Today I went to the gym, but the past like 2 weeks, it's been hell. It's been constant moving things, setting utilities up, and all that noise. But thank you for joining me. If you're still listening, watching, whatever it may be. Appreciate either way. Okay. Um, yeah, I don't have like super current events, but mainly just things that have been happening today. First, mostly, dog, my setup is already better. I already like it. It's simple. It's not a whole lot, but I like it better than my damn bedroom I was doing it out of before. Now I have a spare room, my game slash pod room. So your boys already in a good mood. How you doing? I'm sweating. So it's so fucking hot, dude. I have my fan on. It's like in a corner, hitting me slowly, barely. So if you hear it, I apologize. But dog, it's like 102 degrees outside, and now I'm in a house. So it takes longer to cool compared to my damn one bed apartment. How you doing? God. Yeah, your boy got a new desk. I got my freaking setup. Got my posters. Can't really see my Chevelle one, but you know what? It's fine, dude. I got this one that my girl got me that I never put up because I didn't have the room for it, or I was just like, let me wait till we move and do it from there. So got my simple setup, dog. It's not much, but it is leagues above what I had before, in my opinion. Yeah, finally settled into our new house. We moved from like May 23rd till 26th, Saturday. We started on Thursday or 25th, 26th, whatever. It was like a 3 or 4 day mission trying to move in, get all our shit. First off, dude, I know you missed the burps. I know you missed them. Okay. I've been gone for like 2 weeks. You getting burps. Okay. Dude, first off, I wanted to move all of my shit on the Thursday, the 23rd, because that's the day our lease started. So I called like my dad and my brother-in-law were going to help me. And I told them like early May, so they had like at least 2 weeks ahead of time to know to like request offer the jobs, whatever. Be prepared. The day before we're all supposed to move, my sister calls me and she's like, "Yeah, Dad's schedule changed and he can't help, and Thomas has to work. He can't call in." I was like, "Of course they're telling me right now, because why wouldn't they? They're my family. If you're in my family, you do everything last minute. If we plan something like a month ahead of time, you're going to cancel the day before or the day of. Why? Because you're my family, right? If I give you time to prepare and tell you exactly what I need, or even if I don't need anything, if I just need you to like come and help me, dude, you're going to disappoint me. Why? Because you're my family." So that Thursday, and we're supposed to do everything Thursday with the U-Haul, dump it in the house, get shit set up slowly. We ended up having to like my girl and I had to use our cars and slowly take stuff back and forth. So we were in South Austin before. Now I'm in Maxwell, Texas, which is it's basically Kyle. Like it's between Kyle and San Marcos. I'm 5 minutes from Kyle, not even 10 minutes from San Marcos. So I'm like in the middle. So I wasted so much money on gas. Okay. And it was the hottest it's ever been. It was still May. It was the hottest it's ever been. So I'm just like profusely sweating. Like I look like I drank so much the night before and then I'm sweating out the alcohol the next day, like that much. It's like I ate nothing but fucking barbecue and drank because of all the sodium, and I'm sweating that much. Okay. So already I was pissed. My sister called me while I was at work to tell me they wouldn't make it, and I was pissed. But still had to get it done. So I'm just I'm gonna keep moving the mic because I'm not comfortable, but because I've never had like my arms on a desk and stuff. I should get a holder. Should get a new mic or one of those like it's like this, but it's like a bendable mic. You know what I mean? It'll be like whatever. Eventually. But yeah, it was hell. Moving shit, driving, traffic, stress. Um, Saturday we got everything moved in. My brother and my brother and Thomas came with a truck and a trailer and helped me out, so that was nice. We got all our utilities basically set up for like Thursday, Friday, and we had basically everything set up except for Wi-Fi. Now, if you're moving into a house, because I had requested days off from work, and then it was like Memorial Day weekend because like that Monday was Memorial Day. The Wi-Fi guy, I called him, got it. I had to get a freaking certain Wi. Like I couldn't use AT&T. They're like, yeah, we don't go to that address. We don't provide service there. I'm like, of course you don't. Why would you? Right? Because I need it. You don't do it. Had to use some weird like centric fiber company I've never heard of before. The guy, when I called him, he was like, yeah, we can set up that Friday and have your Wi-Fi installed. Dog. It got installed this past Thursday. Already, over a week of us living here was when the Wi-Fi got installed. After the dickhead told me, yeah, that Friday, we got you. It was the next Thursday. Hey, have you ever gone a week without Wi-Fi in this economy? Dog, I play games. I do pods. My girl works from home. She plays World of Warcraft. We have a Roku TV with like our Netflix and Hulu and YouTube and Max and Prime and all that noise. Couldn't use any of it for a week. How you done? It was so annoying, dude. I'm just like this, like watching YouTube on my phone, taking 3 hours to load. I'm like, hurry up. I'm just trying to watch a movie and it's fucking loading. I'm like constantly hitting pause and play. It was such hell, you know? God. But, we're in the house, happy. It's annoying the shit I have to do now as far as like, we have a garage too. That's dope. But like having to, here's the worst part about the house, it's an HOA house. Now, if you know what HOA is, you know it's hell. You hear the horror stories of like, this woman didn't like the blinds, didn't like the curtains that their neighbor had for their blinds, and they reported it, and then that neighbor had to like take that curtain down and like do use something else or not have a curtain. You hear stupid shit like that, like this guy had a big ass truck in his driveway. Someone complained to the president of the HOA. That guy ended up having to like sell his truck just so we can get like a smaller one to park in his garage because of a complaint for an HOA house. It's stupid shit like that. I'm praying something happens and someone snitches on me, dude. I'm praying for it, dude. I'm going to fucking go off on somebody. I will say my neighbor's name is Karen, and that's a red flag, okay? We introduced each other, and she seems like a nice lady. She's not like an older lady. She's like, I don't know, maybe 20s, 30s, and she has a dog. She was like, hey, I'm Karen. I was like, of course your name's Karen in an HOA house right next to me. Because why wouldn't there be? My other neighbors, Mexican, only speak Spanish with a child. It's a mix, It's weird. They're still building houses in our area, so there's like tons of people moving in like every day. It's weird. It's like a cornfield. We're like in the middle of nowhere. It's like a community of like new housing. And we're away from like the town, so that's nice. It's quiet. In my apartments, all we heard were sirens and crashes and just noise. I don't have people walking upstairs, footsteps. I don't hear dogs barking, so it's nice. But God, dude, it's been so stressful as far as getting utilities set up. I had to pay like $200 fucking dollars for the electricity just to like turn on. I don't remember if I've done that in the past. I don't think so. But it was so fucking annoying, dude. The amount of money I dropped in like 3 days. You'd think I won the lotto, dude. You'd think I was Oprah just giving away money. I'm like, how much do you need? There you go. There you go. Wi-Fi need how much? There you go. We gotta get groceries because we have an empty house with no food and drinks. There you go. It's been hell. It's been hell, but dude, we made it out the other side. Um, Another annoying ass thing was they never cut the grass for the yards for this house, because like, dude, no one lived here, so the grass was so goddamn high. Because this past month it rained a lot, and I'm turning this shit. All right, this past month it rained so much, so the grass and the weeds were just building up, and dude, no one ever cut it. So it's like almost shin high grass. And my brother and Thomas brought a lawnmower and weed eater. And of course, the lawnmower didn't work because that's my luck, dude. Anytime you move, everything goes wrong for like the first week, you know? The weed eater worked, but dude, I was not finna be outside cutting grass with a weed eater after moving in the sun. Like, fuck that noise, dude. I literally the next day, I think, no, the Monday. It was Memorial Day, dude. I get up, make my coffee, D to the re, you know what's the deal is. I see a card in my door. I'm like, what's that? And I go and it says like yard landscaping, weed eat, mowing, garden, all that kind of shit. Like just a card. And it said Juan and it had a number on it. So I just texted the number. I was like, hey, I'm looking for an estimate on my house. I think it's a little under 1,000 square feet, or it's above 1,000 square feet, but like the grass, the yards isn't that big. It's a decent yard, like front and back. And he texted me right back. He was like, what's your address? I put in our address. Dude, I'm not even joking. 5 minutes later, I get a call from him, from Juan. I'm like, hello? He's like, aquí, outside. I forgot how you say outside in Spanish, but he was like, aquí. I was like, huh? And I hung up and I looked out my blinds and he was like out there with this pickup truck taking off his lawnmower, dude. On Memorial Day of all days, which thank God, because I thought for sure I'm not going to be able to get my grass cut to like the next weekend because someone has to be home for them to do it, I'm sure, for someone to do it. And we didn't have Wi-Fi yet, so my girl was like going to our apartments to like work because our setup is still there and we still had Wi-Fi there. So I was like, it's going to be another week and this grass is only going to get worse. And then Juan shows up, fucking saves my life. He's pulling out the lawnmower. He's like looking around the yard. I was just assuming he was going to get an estimate, and he'd be like, okay, yeah, this looks doable. I have a schedule though. Like you're gonna have to book an appointment, dude. He looked around. He was like 75. I was like 75. I don't know if that's good or bad, but as long as the shit isn't my shin high, as long as the grass is like below my ankles, dude, I'll give you whatever you want, dude. It took him like maybe an hour. He cut, weed eated, he leaf blower, grass blower, whatever the fuck you call him. He blew the shit to the street. Like it looked nice. All within an hour or so. Dude, I gave him 100. How you done? Shout out Juan, dude. Mexicans get criticized a lot for like, they're taking our jobs. They weren't born here, dear dog. This dude, within 30 minutes of me just texting him asking like, hey, would my yard be possible for you to get? He gets here, cuts it, pay him. He's on his way, dude. That's the kind of shit I like. He wasn't trying to sell me on some bullshit. He wasn't like, oh no, I'll come back in a week. He was just like, all right, I got you. 75. Let's do this. Simple, dude. That's what I need in my life. I should probably start cutting my own grass, but the lawnmower we have doesn't work. So for the time being, that was so convenient and nice. And shout out Juan. I got Will, the homie Will, came up this past weekend, and we went to Chili's, dude. Shout out Chili's. Underrated restaurant. People shit on it. They're like, oh, it's terrible. It's disgusting. I'm like, hey, fuck you, dude. Chili's is where it's at. And they're closing hella Chili's. I know they closed down Red Lobsters all across the world, but they're closing down Chili's too, dude. I mean, what are we doing here? It's an epidemic, dude. Why don't these guys close down Long John Silver's, Who's eating that shit anymore? Close down restaurants like that or just fast food chains. Leave the Chili's, dude. I always have a decent to good experience at Chili's. Until this past weekend, my girl and I went, we met up with Will and this new girl he's seen. And probably one of the most annoying waitresses I've ever had, dude. We get seated and then she just like, I'm sitting on the aisle away, whatever, just so it's easy for me to get out because I piss like crazy. And we sit down, and then this woman like yells in my fucking ear. She's like, "How are we doing, everyone?" Like right behind me, gets caught me off guard. And I was like, "Are you fucking?" Like I literally said, "Are you fucking?" And I looked at her, and she was just like yelling. She was like too enthusiastic, like borderline annoying. Not even borderline. She was legit annoying. Dude, everyone in the fucking Chili's was like staring at our table because this lady wants to yell and tell the whole restaurant like how she's doing. I'm like, hey, bitch, I don't care how you're feeling. Give me the triple dipper and get on your way. How you done? It was super annoying having her every time she talked, she yelled, you know? And I was short, quiet. I was just like, yeah, I have the buffalo chicken sandwich with fries. She's like, what a great choice. I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. I'm not looking for your approval. This is Chili's. Kind of ruined my experience there, but the food was bomb.com, okay? Because it's Chili's. It slaps. No matter what you get, dude, you're going to love it. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty sure she was drunk. I'm more than positive I smelled alcohol off of her breath because she was talking in my fucking face. And yeah, like literally towards the end of like we're almost done eating, she like left. I don't know if it was the end of her shift or if one of her coworkers were like, "Hey, bitch, you're drunk. Get out of here." But like we changed waitresses as we were like finished eating, which was weird as fuck. The weirdest thing to me was like, so this annoying bitch is helping us all day or the whole time we're here, and then this new lady comes in and like the new lady is getting the loud lady's tip. You know what I mean? So we pay and leave a tip, but the loud annoying bitch isn't getting it. The new lady is. That's weird, right? You would think, it's like football. If you run 99 yards and get tackled, and then they switch you out, and some other asshole gets the 1 yard touchdown, you're gonna be like, "Hey, what the fuck? I did all this work for nothing to not get the credit, the extra points." Felt like that, but I didn't feel bad because that lady was super annoying. If you know me, dude, you know I don't like loud spaces. I don't like being crowded. I don't like people all up in my grill. I'm very short. I'm very like my face is like this all the time. So I would assume when you see me, you're not gonna like chat up a storm. You know, you're gonna look at me and just be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna leave that guy alone. He clearly is an asshole, or he doesn't want. He's not a people person." And you'd be right. That waitress at Chili's is like the guy who sells internet at the grocery stores. You know, every time I go, I know I've talked about this before, but Jesus, every time I go shopping, HEB, Costco, Sam's, wherever, rarely Walmart. There's always that one guy who's like selling internet. I don't know if this fucking guy understands how dumb his job is, or I don't know if he doesn't know he's being annoying, dude, but it never fails. Anytime I walk in, I'm looking straight ahead. I'm just going in to get my shit and get out. I don't go to HEB to talk to people. I don't ask the cashiers, "Hey, how's your day? How you doing?" I don't fucking care. I'm there to get my shit and go. Every time I walk in an HEB, dude, the guy in the suit selling like whatever Spectrum internet, he's like, "Hey, sir, do you have Wi-Fi?" Bitch, it's 2024. Who doesn't have Wi-Fi? I didn't have it for a week, but I was waiting on it. But I had it before, and I was waiting for the new one to get here. So technically, yeah, I have Wi-Fi. Who doesn't have fucking Wi-Fi? He's always asking me, "Hey, who's your service provider?" And I'm always just like, "Nah, man, I'm good." And I just keep walking. And I've seen like a few times they're like, "Jesus, okay." Like they're like, "Wow, what a dickhead." I'm the dickhead. You're the one barging in to my personal space talking about, "Hey, who's your internet provider?" Bitch, that's private. You know? That's none of your business. Okay? None of your biz. It's so annoying, dude. They act like I'm the dickhead. I'm like, you're the one interrupting me asking about Wi-Fi. Like I have what who is going to HEB thinking like, man, I wonder if they have a internet provider here. I really need some Wi-Fi. Who the fuck's going to HEB with that in their head? You know? You don't go to Lowe's thinking if there's a fucking sample of like little sandwiches. You don't go to Lowe's thinking like, I wonder if they're gonna have those little honey ham samples. No, it's a fucking Lowe's, dude. You get your hardware, you get your shit for your home, and you go. Same with HEB, dude. I'm going to get groceries. I'm going to get food and drink, dude. Wi-Fi is the last thing on my mind. I'll tell you that right now. Ugh. Oh my god, my shoulder's sore. um, yeah, I worked out, so I canceled my Planet Fitness membership. Obviously, there's no Planet Fitness anywhere near our house because we're like in the middle of Carroll and San Marcos. There's a bunch of like local gyms and like franchise type things. But your boy found a Gold's Gym in San Marcos. How you doing? I haven't been to a Gold's Gym in like 7 years, maybe. I went like once or twice with Toby in like Victoria. And then they ended up closing that one down in Victoria. They closed a shitload of Gold's Gyms around the world, like over the past few years, which is weird because it's a huge franchise and like it's big as fucking California. Like Arnold was known for like going to Gold's, but for whatever reason, they started closing them down. But dude, I found one in San Marcos. I got a free day pass. I went to the website and there's a thing that says free pass. Click that shit, got the email, showed up today and I was like, free pass, how you done? She was like, all right, just fill this out and then go. And I was like, touche. So I'm gonna be sore for like 3 weeks because I haven't worked out in 2 weeks. Okay, you do the math. All this moving shit and not having Wi-Fi and still having a Planet membership, but like 30 to 40 minutes away from Planet. I was like, I'm not going to drive 30 or 40 minutes to work out. It's not worth it. It's not worth the gas, the traffic, the stress. So I just haven't worked out. And then today I was like, you know what? Got a free pass. Let me go to Gold's. Dude, the last time I was at Gold's, it was just like a hella weights, hella machines, bench racks, benches, squat racks, all that noise. Dude, this one in San Marcos, it has a whole CrossFit area, which is dope as fuck because you know your boy used to do CrossFit because I'm an athlete. There's a whole ass basketball court, and then there's hella weights, hella machines, bars, like pull up bars and shit. Like it's crazy. It's more like a YMCA than a Gold's Gym, and I fucks with that. So I'm pretty excited to be able to have a new gym that's not a bunch of bullshit machines that a bunch of people are taking up just on their phone. There wasn't a whole bunch of people that I saw like on their phone taking up shit like they would at Planet. So my monthly gym rents may go down because I'm at a Gold's now. I'm not at a Planet, and Planet pisses me off more than anything. So if you like my Planet Fitness rants, I apologize, but there's probably not going to be any more. There was like tarps and shit in the Gold's Gym. I guess they're like renovating. They're like mid renovation. So there was tarps and I could not find the men's locker room. That was kind of annoying. I'm sure there was one there, but I could not find it. Like I walked around the thing and then I could see people looking at me. Like I know I look like a dumbass. I'm just like, where's the restroom? Is there a locker room? So I just like sat my shit like in a cubby in like the front area and then just went about my biz. Hit some upper body. Finna be sore for a month. How you doing? Boy. I couldn't play COD for a week. You know how annoying that was, dude? With no Wi-Fi. This last thing I want to talk about. Yeah, this pod is just very moving, distressful, and what I've been dealing with because I haven't uploaded since like 2 weeks ago or so. So if you're already annoyed by it, I apologize. But dog, this is what's going on in my life right now. Okay, I'm like 15 to 20 minutes away from like the open mic I went to in San Marcos, the Wake the Dead one. So I'm hoping I get off early or I can get off on a Tuesday and hit it up and bomb and then never want to do stand up again. Because that's how it goes. You guys already know, dude. Or I may crush. I either crush or eat shit. No in between. Dude, I got steamrolled into getting pest control. So like every day since we moved in, someone has knocked on our door about like, we're a water company. How's your water system? I'm like, nah, man, we're good. They gave us a card. We've had like 2 or 3 different pest control guys come and ask like, has your house been, do you see an infestation of termites or roaches or spiders or scorpions or snakes or rats or mouses or dirt or grass or trees and all that noise, And the first couple of people, I'm just like, nah, man, we're good. But, they have a pamphlet or a card, and I just take it because you never know. Like ended up with the apartment, they had their own pest people do it. So, like, we didn't have to worry about it. I take a lot of the shit for granted that we have for the apartment. Like, they covered the water and sewage shit. They covered our trash. We would set it outside and they pick it up. They did their own pest. They had maintenance people come if something didn't work. So, like, you lose all that when you get in the house. So, but I think, like, my girl her and her dad want to, like, do their own pest control, like, with their own, like, I was going to say machine. It's not a machine, but, like the jug and the spray and all that kind of shit. They have their own deal because their house, they did it. But the way some dude came up on a fucking it was like a hoverboard scooter. Like, it was a hoverboard, but there was like a bar that came up to like his knees. It was weird. And he knocked on the door and he was like, "Hey, sorry to bother you. Do you guys have a pest control thing?" He just did the whole spiel. I'll give him this. He was a great salesman. He was great. He like looked around the house and he was like, "Yeah, I think this would be a great place for us to come in." He's like, "I don't see any like holes." He's like, "I was just at a lady's house who had like a hole this big that she had rats constantly coming in and out of, and she couldn't wonder why. And we found it and fixed it and all that noise." And I'm like, I open the door and he's talking to me, and there's just mosquito coming into my fucking house, fly, mosquito. And I'm like, dude, you want to come inside or I'm just going to come outside? Because it's so annoying. Like, our house was like at 74-ish, which is cool enough. I don't need to be 68 in here. I don't need my electricity bill up the ass. I don't need to be super high. But it was annoying as shit. So I just like walked outside and already I was sweating, dude. After 30 seconds of just closing the door, I was sweating, dude. I was pissed. And the guy gave me the whole rundown. He's like, "We can do this and this." And like, before I knew it, I was already like filling out a form on his phone, like my name, address, number, email. And he was like, "Yeah, it's like $53 a month for 12 months or a $687 yearly fee." And like, I'm looking at my girl and I'm like, "Do we want to do this?" I'm like, "I guess." So I fill it out, and then, dude, as soon as he's like, "All right, thanks," he leaves, I instantly get charged. Like, the $53 comes like out of my card. I'm like, Jesus, these guys do not waste time. And then after talking it over with my girl, I'm like, I don't want to pay $53 a month, dude, for pest control. Like, I'd rather try our own shit first. If it doesn't work out, if we can't fix it or get rid of whatever bugs we may see, then we'll go with these guys or see what options are out there. But the way this guy just like steamrolled us, and he was like, "Yep, so yeah, we can do this, we cover this and that, we can do this, we come in whenever you need us. You call the number, someone would be out within that same day, if not the next." He was a great salesman. I'll give him that. He's clearly good at his job. He loves his job. But like, yeah, after he left, like 10 minutes after, I like called that number from the email I got, and I'm like, "Yeah, we want to cancel our pest control uh contract, or I don't even know if it, whatever. Like, we don't want to do it." Dude, 5-10 minutes later, that dude comes back. He knocks on our door. He's like, well, my girl answered because I was playing games, and he was like, apparently he was like begging. He's like, "Is there anything we can do to keep you as a customer?" And she was like, "Oh no, we don't. We just want to cancel it. We talked it over." And then like she came to the room, and I went out there. He was like, "I'm begging you, please. Is there anything we can do so we can not lose his sale?" And I'm thinking, like, dude, whenever I was signing my shit, like my name, we were the last spot he had open for. It was going to be like next Friday or something. We were the last spot he had. He had a full booked calendar, like week or day, of houses he was hitting up in our neighborhood. I'm like, dog, I'm not going to make or break your company, dude. Like, sorry you're losing a sale, but shit happens. You're a company. Like, what do you want from me? He like called his boss, had him on the phone on speaker, and he's talking to us. He's like, "Is there any way we can keep you as a customer? Even if it's a 6-month contract instead of a 12-month?" And they're just like, beg. I'm like, dude, give it up, dude. Give it a rest. He's like, "Please, is there any, dude?" He said, "Is there anything we can do to keep you?" He said it like 5 or 6 times, dude. No joke. He's like, "Please, I'm begging you. Is there anything we can do to keep you as a customer?" I was like, dude, give it a rest, guy who's clearly always been broken up with by anyone he's ever been with. Like, what are we doing here, dude? I was like, give it up, guy who clearly says I love you on the first date. Obviously, you're that kind of guy, and that's fine, but it's not for me, and I don't want your service, dude. I was like, give it up, guy who constantly tries to please his family, even though they probably don't like his lifestyle. Give it a rest, dude. And yet, where I was outside talking to the guy for like 15 minutes, and then eventually we were just like, yeah, we just want to cancel it. I'm like, first off, you haven't provided us a service. So like the way they're making it sound as if like we got their services, now we're canceling. Like I just signed up for it. We haven't gotten shit yet. It shouldn't be that big a deal. And yeah, the guy was like begging for us. He was like on his knees. He's like, I need this job. I need this sale. Please don't do this. And I'm like, dog, give it up. There's 30 other fucking houses around us. Go bug them. Literally, go bug them. Yeah, don't be like that kind of guy. Deeply about don't be that deeply passionate about your job when you know it can be an inconvenience to someone else, to others. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going around bugging people. Please get a Tesla. If you buy a Tesla, I will get a bump in pay. If you get an electric vehicle, if you get a solar panel, it will help my company so much. You know how fucking annoying that'd be if I did that, dude? Speaking of electric, dude, we have solar panels on the top of our house. So your boy's gonna be saving on electricity. How you doing? That's pretty fucking dope too, dude. Solar panel? Because my girl works from home. So she's using electricity out the ass. And with the summer starting, it's only gonna get hotter, dude. I could use that fucking bill saver, you know? Um Damn, I'm at 30 minutes. Not bad, not bad. At least I had a bunch of shit to talk about. No current events really. So if you're still listening, I feel like I've been bitching about moving, but that's the situation this week, guys. That's been the situation for the past 2 weeks. Um, I have a damn it. Let me see. I have a bit of the week. Damn it. Why does this shit keep? I have a bit of the week. I've done it before. I did it like last year around June because it's like the only time I can do this joke. But it's basically I might try to tweak it or say it again if I can get on stage this month and see how it goes. It's actually something that actually happened. Is I actually saw it, but I told it on stage. I think it did okay. I think I got some kind of laugh, maybe a chuckle. It didn't crush, but I got something. Mind you, this open mic was outside and there was like 6 people, so getting any kind of feedback is good, rather than complete silence. But the bit was basically like my friend the other day wrote on his IG story, Instagram story, in all caps, June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, not Pride Month. And I was like, relax, you closeted homosexual, obviously. So stupid. I like saying that, relax, you, and then just saying like some dumb sentence. I was like, you're clearly overcompensating for something. He's like, what? I'm right. June is for men's mental health awareness, not Pride Month. Gay people have enough rights and have enough, holidays. I forgot how he said it. And I was like, dog, the fact that you're putting this on your Instagram story about how much men's mental health means is pretty fucking gay, dude. I'm like, you just proved the point in which it is Pride Month, It's not the best. I mean, I haven't told or thought about this joke in like legit a year because I wrote it last year. So it's not the best, but it's not the worst thing I've ever written. I could probably for sure tweak it, add something else in it, add something stupid. But that actually happened. I had a conversation with the dude on Instagram. I was like, dude, like relax. Everything's not about you, dude. Let the gays have their month. You know? Yeah. So if you're stuck around for the 35 minutes, wow, just can't believe it's gone on this long. That's what she said. If you're still listening, I appreciate. Thank you. Um, I should be more consistent now that all the moving's done. I have my setup. Have an L-shaped desk, pretty dope. So every week I should be back to my normal schedule on Tuesdays, Tuesday afternoon. Yeah. Thank everyone listening. Thank everyone who's sharing, liking it. Don't forget to subscribe, dude. I only got like 21 subs. I love you all, but my videos will get like 30-ish views. So unless you guys are all watching it twice, or some of you, which I appreciate you, that's insane to me that you're able to watch for more than once, but I appreciate you guys. Subscribe. Send the pod if you have like a favorite episode, or like I like how when he talked about this, or he looked stupid when he said this, dude. Send it to someone, dude. It costs nothing to share, okay? And we support over here, But anyway, enough of me being a fucking YouTuber who's like, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. You know, we've reached the end of the episode, which means I will leave you with the one word or phrase to close the episode. And you all know what it is. Say it with me, guys. Hoobastank. And I'm out.